Hi, I'm Louise, the model maker here at Timberkits, and I'm going to show you how to get through some of the trickier stages of building a Timberkits model. And now I'd like to show you some tips on how to build the perfect dragon. Now we're on page 5 and I'm just going to show you a slightly different way of doing the ears to what is shown in the instructions, but essentially it ends up the same. I glue this peg, this 31mm peg, into that ear and leave to dry first. Then I thread that through there, no glue. Thread the small connecting link as shown along there. Again, all with this is with no glue. Then thread that spacer along. I then just do a little bit of glue just behind it to hold it in place. And then the other ear, I put a bit of glue inside that top hole near the point, not in the bottom hole. Thread on and push through level so they're parallel. Move that spacer along, and that's the movement you should be getting at the moment. I'm just going to show you a little trick to putting the dragon in place, which I think is easier than how we actually show it in the instructions on page 9. Put a little dab of glue either side of that hole, not too near, that's all you need, but definitely not inside the hole, and thread the dragon through and push against the leg, just leave him resting there. Then be generous with the glue, put some glue around there and on the underside of his foot and push that on there. Don't worry about moving that. Get the foot, push the leg on, the foot to the ground, and what you're looking for is from the front view for it to look nice and parallel to the edge of the thing, and then just leave to dry. Now on page 11 you put on his right wing. I find the easiest way to do this is to just slide that spacer on, no glue, then put a little bit of glue there and thread that over there and push and line up the 6mm shaft with the hole there. And I'll show you in a minute. If I turn this round, I just push that spacer and the wing up nice and tight together with the end of the shaft, and then just turn the handle so the wing is in its furthest back position with that cam. Now I tend to leave it for about 5 minutes so the glue is not quite dry, and then do a test turn of the handle. If you get any resistance at a certain point, you just need to wiggle the wing about a little bit until it moves nice and freely. Then leave to completely dry. Right, we're still on page 11 and I just want to show you what I do when gluing his left front foot on. I put a little bit of glue away from the body side, put the glue shield down, feed the leg on, twizzling it just to get the glue right in the joint, and then I just lay the dragon on his side just for the first 3 or 4 minutes while that glue's drying, and then pull the shield out so you should be able to stand him back up. But you have it when the dragon's in his back position, that needs to be horizontal with the body, so just check that as well. Right, another little tip, on page 12, gluing the lower jaw on as it's shown in the instructions, the weight of it will fall off before the glue's dried. I find the best thing to do is to actually tip the dragon like that, move that out the way, put a little bit of glue there and there. Try to avoid using super glue because if it does dribble it runs down the side and leaves a horrible shiny mark. And then just put it parallel so that they will move in and out just without striking it, and then just leave to dry. Also on page 12 is gluing the eyes on. Just want to show you how important it is. You use plenty of glue. You're not ruining any of the joints. Just put it right round and push on from either side, turning as you go, and then just angle that so there's an even gap along there, and then just leave to dry for a good half an hour. And then when he's dried, I can't show you now, but that will be the effect. It is working. It is best to wait. That's the effect you'll get.